Lisa Short. I am excited to draw with you today. Our last lesson, we talked about how our brains love shortcuts and how that leads to simple drawing. Today, we're going to use a trick that outsmarts the brain by focusing on what's ignored, the empty space, what's not there. Negative space is that space around and in between objects. Okay, when you draw that instead of the object, your brain stops guessing and your proportions magically improve. So if I was going to look at, I have a water cup sitting over here. So if I try to draw the empty space around that water cup, I've suddenly found this edge of the cup. All of this space around it, that's the negative. Okay. So the positive space is this actual object itself. So water cup. Negative space is all that space around it. Okay. So when you draw negative space, you're not thinking chair leg or leaf. You're drawing odd shapes, angles, gaps. That's the key. So when I was looking at this, I was looking at this edge that came around it, okay? Because that's what I can see. Now, when adults draw objects, we often stretch or squash parts without realizing it. Negative space acts like a measuring tool. If that space looks correct, okay, the object will look right. And if the proportions are off, it won't match what you see. So instead of fixing the object, you fix the space, and then the object kind of corrects itself. Okay, so over here I did the space a little differently. All right, so we want to think, last time we talked about contour drawings, which was the outline of objects. So this kind of plays into that because it's like, how does the space around this object meet it? What am I really looking at here in terms of this curve? So I want you to do a negative space drawing. These take a little longer, so you can spend about 10-15 minutes on it. Then what I want you to do is do not outline the object. Okay, so this is not a contour drawing. This is simply the outline that you see of something. So focus on angles, shapes, edges. Go slow. This works best when you don't rush. Okay, pretend the object is invisible. You're only allowed to draw the air around it. So I'm going to actually draw my water cup. And I'm going to draw the space around it. So you can go ahead and pause the video, and I'll meet you back here soon. Welcome back. Hopefully you're kind of happy with what you've come up with. Sometimes when I do negative space, I just enjoy trying to shade it in. You can if you want to. So, did your proportions improve compared to normal drawing? Something else to think about. What felt different about this approach? Did it feel slower, more focused? I felt a little more focused with mine. So feel free to come in on the Skool platform to Bad Artist Skool and share artist lounge, you know, your picture if you'd like to. It is your sketchbook. You can keep it private if you want to. But I'd like to see what you came up with, and I'd like to hear or put down in the comments below here, like and subscribe, and share your negative space object. And the nice part is, as you keep coming in here and filling it in, you can always keep adjusting it. Well, thanks for drawing with me today. I hope you had fun in this lesson. I can't wait to see you at the next one. Bye-bye.